The following is a presentation of Opie TV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on Putt-Putt.
He is one up in the match. So down the incline to the cup on the lower level. And it stays on line for him. He gets his ace, moves to 7 under par. Gary's very...
Wish I could knock those 4-footers in there easy. Sort of like he's in the 9th grade instead. His height is basketball. And he's 5'2", unless he does an awful lot of growing. He's not going to be a professional basketball player, but in this sport he has a chance to be a great one. He has a chance for the back door, and he got it right in to go 1 up.
It's got a chance, he's got it, there's 3. Obviously the gallery liking that. And we get a little change in the honors as well.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Opie Roberts coming to you tonight from High Point for the Thursday night local, playing on course number 1. We've got a low turnout, probably going to be around 8 to 10 players. It is a sunny evening so far, but we are dealing with heat and humidity. A little muggy out here. There is a heat advisory coming into High Point for tomorrow, as temperature is expected to get to 100 degrees here. But as of right now, it is toasty with the temperature now at 92 degrees. We got a west-northwest wind at 9 miles an hour and the humidity is at 44%. It does feel like it's 96 right now. Please like and subscribe to the channel, as always. And if you will, help me donate to the channel here by using the Cash App and PayPal links. I will be heading north next week. Okay, so there's the course. Right now, let's look at the pairings for this evening. Alright, so we got 9 players right now. And pairs will be doing 3-sets. There's your pairings, there's your lineup. Let's get out to the course. Alright, we're underway. And the first player up is Russell Sigmund. Russell will start with the deuce. Second player up is Daniel Kearns. And he pushed it. And Daniel starts with a 2. And the third and final player of the first pairing is Dylan Robinson. And there's the first ace of the tournament. So we will now go to hole 2. Dylan missed it to the left, so he'll tap it his 2. Russell now on the tee. And that 2 is left. And now Daniel's tee shot. Daniel gets the correct line and it goes in back door. And now we'll go back to the first hole with the second threesome. And this will be Graham's segment. And Graham pushed it out. That's going to be a par. Second up is Dale Krotz. That 2 pushed out. There's the 2, and now the final player of this threesome here is Keith Waters. Also missed right.
Why did you do that? You were trying to do it straight. Why? How did you do that?
So he'll tap at his 2.
Stupid.
And let's go to hole 4. Dylan's tee shot goes in. Nice putt. So Dylan is now 2 under. Daniel's tee shot on the same hole is also in. He goes to 3. No, he's 2 under. I'm sorry. Dylan was the first tee one, so he's 3 under. Russell's tee shot is missed to left. And this is the final threesome of the night. Rory Boyles just hit hole 1. Left it short off the back rail. So that's a tap-in par there. Now Brett's on the tee. That's pushed a mile. Final player of the evening is Leah Rutledge. And she caught the right lip, but she's going to get herself a deuce. So 1 ace out of the crew tonight here on High Point, and that puts all 9 players on the course. All right, we're going to go to hole 5. First look at this hole. Daniel Kearns, his tee shot's going left. Got the right to left break as it goes down the fairway. Pulled out this deuce here. Let's go over to hole 2. And Brett caught the left lip, but got it in back doors.
Just like you, Roy.
All right, we'll Check out Russell on the tee at 5. And he missed it to the right, so he'll putt for a 2. And we'll see Dale on 4, playing that double bank shot to the back rail. And it crossed over this left, and he'll get his 2. All right, now Graham Sigmund on the tee. And Graham got the lip there, so he'll give us 2. All right, we'll walk over here to 6. And Dylan got the ace there. And we can see Russell now. And hit the back of the cup and spun out. So he'll go for a par here. Let's go now to 3 where Rory got the ace. So he's 2 under after 3. Brett's on the tee now. And he's hitting the triangle. And it almost went in, so he'll get the 2 there. Alright, let's go get Leah on the tee. Leah's gonna get the 2. Oh, she made it. Okay, I couldn't really see from that triangle. And Dylan is at least 500 now after 7. Excuse me. Still dealing with these pollen attacks. The allergies have gotten worse since I came back from Kingsport. Russell's tee shot on 7. That 2 is in. All right, we'll look at Daniel's tee shot. That's got to hurry. And it goes in last roll. Good putt there. Let's go to 6. And keep top to left, the lip there.
I can see it coming. The snow's gonna do it.
Keep with the par. All right, now we'll go with Dale on the tee. And Dale also same spot that Keith wound up. He's putting this for 2. And he makes it. All right, going over the 5. And it's Brett on the tee. That's good speed. It's in. Good putt there. All right, let's jump to 7. We got Graham on the tee. If that's in there. And we'll check on Rory here. On the tee at 5. That 2 looks good. Nice putt. Rory's 3 under now. Okay, now Leah Rutledge. And she's gonna miss it left, and she'll be putting for 2 going back up the hill. And let's look at hole 9 for the first time. The 2 pipe holes behind the plateau going downhill. Daniel's tee shot looks straight and it's in. Good putt. All right, let's look at 8 for the first time and we'll see Graham on the tee. Oh, that was too strong. And he's got a really tough deuce putt there. Over to 10, Dylan on the tee. He's having a good round so far. At least 6 under on the front. And he'll miss it left and he will get his deuce. Back to the tee at 8 after Graham banked into 2 putt.
Come on.
And Keith gets the ace there. And let's go back to 10. It's good, but oh yeah, it does go in. Looks like it's gonna catch the right lip. And let's go over to 7. And Brett got the ace there, good putt. And we're looking at 11 our first look, and there's another ace for Daniel. And here's Leon, 7. A little late, that's gonna miss left. And we'll roll down, she'll putt for 2. Back over to 11. Dylan's tee shot is also in. Let's head back to 7. Give it Roy's tee shot. He hit it late. He'll be putting for 2 at the back wheel. And here's Russell on 11. And we're going to get a trip. Yes, good putt.
Oh, Russell. Front door. Front door.
And we're here at 9. Graham's putting for 2. Left it well short of the cup. He'll get it. And our first we get 12. Daniel pushed it, and he's putting for 2, which he will get. And there's Keith on 10. He missed the tee shot there. So that'll be for 2. Let's head to 8. And Leah makes the tee shot there. Good putt. Back to 12. Dylan 2 misses left on the hole. And there's Dale on 10. That missed left. He will get his 2. Let's return to 12. So looking for the ace. That 2 missed left. He's going to be behind, I think he's going to be behind the pipe. Graham whips there on 10, so he'll get his 2. Russell for his 2. He is clear. Okay, nicely done. We'll walk up here to 9. Brett for a deuce there. Leah's tee shot. That's going to be right. And she's at the back rail for her too. Let's go to 11. Dale doesn't waste any time when he hits the ball, but he's left it short. So he will tap that par in. Let's go to 13. Our first look at the triangle hole. There's Dylan's tee shot. It's just off the left lip, and he'll get his deuce, and we'll go back to 11. Graham going back rail, and that's in. Back to 13. Oh, he hit the point, but he's in good shape. He's got a 2 there. That was going to be Graham on 12. Another one going left. All right, so he'll space it out for a 2. And just your first look at 14. Daniel's tee shot. Nice putt, though. That'll be a 2. Back to 12. Okay. Well, we're 0 for 5 on this hole. Right, back to 14. Dylan missed the triangle. Then he's going to have a tough deuce putt. All right, so we got 5 deuces so far on 12. Let's see if Dale can get the first one here tonight. No, that's going to be, we're 0 for 6 tonight in this hole. Back to 14. Russell's tee shot will be a deuce. And let's go to 11. Brad is gonna, oh wow, that is a rare that's rarity right there. You don't expect the ball to stop in front of the cup like that on this hole. Unfortunately, the wind's blowing the other direction. That's a tap in too. And we head over now to 15, our first look at the 4-pipe 2 triangle hole. With Daniel getting a deuce there. Back over to 12, or 13. Dale on the tee. And that's in, good putt. That's the first ace on this hole tonight. Actually, it's the second. Keith made it in front of him. Russell on 15. That's going left. A little too firm there off that left rail. And he gets his 2 there. And there's Roy with the 2 there on 11. So let's go back to 15. And Dylan will miss left there on his tee shot. Now he'll get his 2. Let's go to 14. And Keith misses there, and that's a 2. Leah caught the left lip on 12 and got situated right there behind that pipe. Yeah, that's all you could do on that hole right there. So Leah will tap in for 3. Back to 14, and Dale missed the triangle to the right, and he's going to be behind it. Let's go back to 12. Brett. Well, it's up to Roy to get the first ace on this hole.
Perfect. Perfect speed.
All right, we're going to see if Roy can get the first ace on this hole. No, so we went 0 for 9 tonight on the first round. And let's go to 16. First look at the tree hole. Dylan on the tee, that's an ace there, good putt. Let's go back to 15. Keeps short there, that'll be a par there. And Dylan's on the tee at 17. And it's in for Dylan. Good putt. Dan going the straight shot there on 15 and whipped out the right lip. He'll get his 2. And here's Daniel on 17, and that ball is left up the hill. He'll be getting his 2. Now we'll check out Dale on 15. That's going to be left as well. He'll get a deuce. And let's check out Russell on 17. And that 2 missed left, and he's at the back rail for a 2. Quickly, Keith on 16. That's in. Little bit of a Drano action there. Russell for his par on 17. Oh, pushed it, so he's going for 3. Graham's going to get a 2 here. And once he taps that in, we'll watch Dale on the tee. Dale's going to get the ace on this hole. All right, we'll go to 18. Watch the first group finish round 1. Dylan's tee shot caught the right lip as it went up the ramp. And he will get his 2. All right. Now Daniel Kern's on the tee. And Daniel missed it off to his right. That'll be a par. Right now, Russell finishes his first round. And there's a rebound from that bogey there for Russell. And let's look at Keith on 17. And it goes in for Keith there. Good putt. Now up is Dale Crotts. going to be short of the hill, and he should get the 2. And we'll look at Graham on the tee. And he'll get the ace there. Good putt. All right, we'll go to Rory on 16. Looks good. Nice putt. All right, let's see Leo's tee shot. Nope, he jammed the corner there. That'll be a par. All right, now we got Brett's tee shot. That is in there for Brett. Good putt. We go to 18. And Keith with his, I believe it's 2. And the second round now underway. First group now playing the first hole. Daniel's tee shot. We'll get the first round scores when everybody is done. We only have a small number tonight, so. All right, Daniel got the ace there. Yeah, so we'll have, and everybody's about to be done with that first round, so they're kind of playing close to each other here. Got Grandma 18 for his deuce. Dale's down on the tee. That's going to be missed, and he'll finish the round with a 2. Back to 17. Roy going for 2. Gets it there. Good putt. All right, Leah's going to be up. No, I'm sorry, Brett's going to be up. He made it. He made it for Leah. And that missed the left, and he's going for 2. All right, Leah now on the tee.
One of your better shots of the day. That's a hard putt. It is hard.
Get up the hill, and it's short. She should get the 2. Let's go down to 3. Now looking at Daniel on the tee. Just so you know, Keith missed 1. You can hear it from back here. Oh, it's stuck. It got stuck on that base of that triangle there. So he'll get his 2. Let's go to 18. Rory missed it left going up the ramp. And this is for a 2. All right, nicely done. Let's go to Brett on the tee. Well, hit the hole there, but he's going to putt that for 2. And Leah to finish the first round. And she hit it. Well, that was front door speed. She's putting this for 2. All right, that is the conclusion of the first round. We'll go to 4. And Daniel missed left there. So he will get his 2 there. Russell's now on the tee. That is going to be left as well. That'll be a deuce for Russell. Swing over to 3. Graham's on the tee. Into our second round now, and that's in there off the triangle. Good putt. All right, Keith on the tee now. And that will miss. So he will tap in that deuce, and Dylan's on 5, putting for a deuce.
Earlier. It goes later.
And gets it there. And on the tee now will be, oh, there's Dale on the tee at 3. And Daniel on the tee at 5. Dale caught the lip, he'll get the 2. Daniel's going to be in there for his ace. And let's go inside. I'll first look at the scores. Oh. So we see Dylan, who went off on a great start, shot 927. Gives him a 1-stroke lead over Brett Newman, and tied for, and third right now at 29 is Keith. All right, let's return to the course. Okay, back to 5. This will be Graham on the tee. And he missed, and down the hill it goes, and he's putting for 2 at the corner. We'll go to Leo, 2. And she'll get it back door, good putt. All right, here's Keith on 5. 2 off the lead for first round. And he gets it there. And Russell missed it right on 7. He'll putt for 2. And while he's doing that, let's get Dale on the tee at 5. And Russell got the 2, and Dale lipped out. Dale's getting his 2, and we'll go back to 7 with that first round leader. And he's going to be left there, and he'll be at the back rail for his 2. All right, let's check out Roy on the tee at 3. What we got? Nope, it's missed there. I just got a notification there's a tornado watch out for Indiana. Strangely enough, I'm going to be there next week. That Great Lakes region, we've just been pummeled by bad weather this season. Graham with the ace there on 6. Daniel on the tee at 8. Now I guess there's another notification. That's just telling me Fort Wayne. Yeah, so it's northern Indiana, it appears. I'm not able to check the AccuWeather app as I'm filming, so trust me on this one. Let's go to 4. Leah missed left on her tee shot. So there's a par for her. Here's Dylan on 8. And it's in there for Dylan. Nice shot there. Back to 7. This is Graham on the tee. Got a big kick. And he's going to putt that for 2. Russell on 9. His tee shot's going to be lipped off to the left. So he'll get his 2. Back to the tee here at 7. This is Dale. And Dale hit the red box there, so he'll putt for 2. And we go back to 9. Dylan on the tee. That's good speed, and it's left though. Split the upright, so he'll have that 2 putt there. Back over to 7. And Case will be short, and it's going to be a deuce. And Dylan got his deuce there on 9, and we'll look at Daniel's tee shot. That's in. And we go back to 8. Just gotta hurry for Graham. Just short, and that's a par. He went back to 5. Look at Roy. And he missed it short, but it went down the hill because after it turned to the left of the cut back to 8. This is Dale on the tee. Dale was the winner of the Asheboro Local this week. Got the ace there. First win of this 2026 campaign. Russell now on the tee at 10. Should go, and it goes. We'll look at Dylan's tee shot. And that is off the left lip. We go back to 9. Dale playing the right rail shot. Obstructed by Russell, but it goes in. There's those allergies again. Get Roy on 6 for his 2. Excuse me. Leah's tee shot now. And it looks good. Nice putt. Let's go back to 11. Russell will make that tee shot. We go back now to 9 with Graham on the tee. Dylan on 11. We're about to go back to hole 12 in a minute. All right, Dylan with the ace there. Here's Graham on 9. And it's in for Graham. Good putt. All right, we head back over to 12 now. We've had, all right, so we got a deuce string going here. No aces so far tonight on this hole. Oh, no. Well, Daniel should get the 2. Let's go to 10. And Keith missed left. That's going to be a par. Back to 12. All right, we're still missing. I'm thinking very seriously, excavating the hole and moving it about 3 inches to the left.
We'll all get it. Trip it next time.
All right, Russell's going for 2. We can go to 8. Roy putting for a 2. Got it there, back to 12. All right, we're 0 for 12 now tonight. Let's go to 8. And there's an ace for Brett. And here's Leo. And she'll get the ace as well. Let's go to 11. Keith with the ace back door. Good putt. And we'll jump back to 9. And Brett gets the ace there. Good putt. Ram on 11. That's lip there. Might took a little something off on his speed there. We'll go back to 9. And Leah's going to get a 2 here. Back to 11.
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Dale will get his ace there. And here's Roy on 9. That's missed right. He'll go down the hill to the back rail. And he'll putt for 2, and we'll go to 12. This time Keith missed right. Something you rarely see on this hole, but we are now 13 for 13 on tee shots being missed. And a 2 for Keith, back to 10. Brett will miss there. All right, back to the duck hole. There's the first ace tonight. Back to 10. She's getting her 2. Let's see if Greg can make it 2 in a row on this hole. Oh, let's spun out. So we're 14 for 15 on tee shots. Rory just missed 10, so he'll get the 2. We got Russell on 14, and he missed the triangle and came back to where he is. And he almost got the deuce, so he should get his 3. Here's Dale on 13. He pushed the tee shot. That missed right. And he'll tap it his 2 and we'll head back to 11. Brett gets the ace there. Back to the tee at 13. Keith's acing there. Let's go to 15. Dylan's not going to get there. He's left it about a foot from the cup. He'll get his 2. Dan got the tweener there on 13. It did scrape the triangle there. Let's go back to 15. And Daniel will, 1 for 2. Going over to 12. And Brett got the ace there. So, sounds like he's having a pretty good round here. See if Daniel can convert this deuce on 15. Nope, he's going to get a 3-putt now. And there's 2 in a row, finally. Here with the ace. Let's see if we can get this trip here by Roy. And that tee shot is also in. So we had 1 ace out of the first 15 players, and then this group tripped it. And there's Russell with the ace there. Back to 14. Keith hit the tip front, just above the front tip there. Still got in the box. He should get the deuce. We'll go to 16. Russell will miss, and he will putt for his 2. Back to 14. Dale's tee shot. That's going to be short. He'll get his par. And we'll return to 16 after Russell taps into par there. And that's a 2. Back over to 13. And Brett, I think, hit the tip of the triangle. He is allowed relief from the rail if it helps him. If it helps him from getting stymied behind that triangle there. Get in for him. Yeah. All right, he will get a 3 out of that. Leah's tee shot. Now that's pushed, and she's going to get her 2. And here is Rory on the tee. And that's right. All right, Rory's getting a 2 there, and we'll walk back over here now to Daniel on 17. And Daniel is short there and rode up the hill to the right. Oh, bless me. Keith's getting a 2 here on 16 after it went between the hole and the right rail. All right, Dale will be on the tee. That car went over the curb there. Dale's between the cup and the rail there. That curb right there, he went over the curb and over the grass as well. And hopefully he didn't crack his suspension in doing so. Graham on the tee.
That's a tweener.
That's also a tweener there for Graham. So let's go now to 18. Russell will get a 2. All right, next up is Dylan, who had the first round lead. Still trying to maintain it through 2. Don't know how well he's playing. That will miss to the right. He'll putt for 2. Let's head back over now to 15. Leah's getting her 2. Rory's on the tee. And that was short. It had the line speed, just did not get it. We'll give him the 2 there. Technically he double tapped it 3, but this is a local. I might be running the tournament tonight, but I don't care. And Brett coming off consecutive bogeys, he'll get a 2. So we'll go to 17 after Keith picked up the ace there. Dale Crotch on the tee. Oh, caught the right lip up the hill. He'll putt for 2. And Graham will be on the tee. And Graham gets the ace there. Nice putt. All right, to 16. Leah also got the tweener. So she'll putt this for 2. Alright, let's go back down to 18. Keith's going to finish the round with a 2. Alright, we'll look at Graham on the tee. Oh, hit the cup and zone over to the left corner. He'll putt for 2 there, and we will go inside just to look at the scores here.
Yeah.
All right, Dylan has the lead at the moment at 57. Daniel's at 59. Let's look at Dale on 18. Oh, somebody's phone is chirping. Dale's going to, wow, scrape the right lip. All right, now Dylan on the tee here at 1, as his final round is now underway. And his tee shot just missed, so he will have the 2. We will see Daniel on the tee. And that 2 missed, so he'll stay 2 behind. He shot 28. He's tied with Dylan at the moment at 57. Last group out to finish the second round. They're still on 17. So we'll go to 17. Brett's going for 2. Dylan's on the tee at 2. All right, gets it there. And, oh, whoa. All right, he's got a really tough deuce putt. It's not that makeable from that area. We go to 18. Leah's ball took the same track Dale's did about 2 minutes ago. She finishes with the 2. Whoops, Brett's on the tee now. And it 2 missed right, so that'll be a 2 there. Meanwhile, back to Dylan on his deuce putt on 2. Nice putt. Nice putt. We go back to the tee now, and Daniel comes. He missed, so he's going to be even par through 2 rounds. We'll go to the scores in a minute. That last group just completed the second round. And we have nobody else putting right now. Let's go to 3 then. And there's the ace for Russell. Here is Dylan. Still kind of warm out here in High Point. It was 92 degrees with the heat index of 96 when we started. It's still 89 right now. The heat index is 93. Dylan's going to get another 2 there. Wind has picked up a little bit. It's around 10 miles an hour, so there is a little bit of coolness here. Not much. I am sweating like a sick pig in heat. Of course, it doesn't help when I'm dressed like Greg Newport in all black. Black t-shirt, black shorts. And Daniel will also get the 2. And we will go inside, look at the scores. And let's see how we stand. And Brett, despite a pair of bogeys, he's just one back of the leaders at 58. And here is Keith on 1. He was tied with Dylan at the start of the final round. Okay, got the ace there. So we're going to get back out here and watch Dylan on the tee at 4. There's the ball, and there's his first ace. Excuse me. I got Daniel on the tee now. And that ball is left, and he'll get his 2. Let's go back into inside. Let's look at the scores again so I can see what I'm going to be tracking in that final round. So after the 57 and 58, the next best score is 61 by Graham. All right, so y'all caught the speed. We got a 2. There's Keith with his second ace in as many holes to start the round. Back to 5. And Dylan caught the left lip, and he'll putt this for 2. Slight break to the right as it comes up that hill where he's at. Look at this putt. Not many putts are in that general direction. He stays 1 under through 5 holes. And Daniel gets a 2 here on, Dale gets a 2 there on hole 2, back over the 5. And Daniel aces that one. Oops, aces that one. So by my count, he is 1 under after 5, excuse me. Keith on the tee.
Don Thompson's in the house.
Yeah, of course.
That's how the first 2 rounds couldn't make it any other way. So.
I'm sorry, it's garbage.
I'm the refuse collector.
We still call it garbage.
Yeah, it was not as garbage as it was last week at Asheboro, that's for sure. And there's a 2 coming up for Leah to start her final round. All right, Brett's now on the tee. Well, pulled it, and he's going to get a par to start his round, which had the 6. And Darren makes that one. He goes to 2 under on the round. All right, Keith on 4. That's going to be missed, so his first miss of that final round. Leah's on the tee here at 2. It will not go. Here's Daniel on 7. Sitting at 2 under as well with Dylan. He's short on the tee shot, so he'll tackle his 2. And let's go back to 2. Brett's tee shot. Oh, wow. That is highway robbery there. Let's go back to 7. That's missed right, and he'll get his par. And we'll see Lee on the tee at 3. And she hit the triangle. She'll get her 2. Let's go to 8. Russell's making a move here. Oh, he lipped. Frustrated there. Back over to 2 or 3. Brett gets his first ace of the round. Back to 8. And there's an ace for Daniel. Goes to 3 under on the final round. Back over to 5. Good putt for Graham. All right, I'm going to try to see if I can get Keith and Daniel. I'm sorry, Keith and Dylan on the tees here. Dylan playing 8, Keith playing 5. Well, there's Dylan. He's 3 under. Keith now goes to 4 under. And Daniel will go on the tee at 9. He's 3 under. Let's go to 4. Let's go to 9 then. Daniel is, well, yep, he's getting the 2. Brett missed his tee shot there on hole 4. All right, there's Graham. He's going to get a 2 on hole 6. Keith's on the tee now, and I'm watching Dylan on his tee shot at 9. Oh, Keith hit the he hit the pipe. Dylan will tap into 2. Now Keith for his 2. And we had a situation last time we filmed here where a ball was between the left pipe and the drop area. This time Keith was further left, so he was able to space out and see where the ball is at this point. This is for a par, and stay 4 under on the round. Also to maintain the lead. Yep, he's up 1 on Dylan. Let's go to 10. All right, there's Russell getting a 2. And we'll see Daniel on the tee. Daniel sitting at 3 under. And he was 2 back of the lead going into this last round. And got to his left, he'll get a 2. And here's Dylan on the tee. Brett's now on the tee at 4 or 5. He's only 1 under now at the moment. Missed there. So he'll putt the 2 to stay 1 under. And Dylan will get a 2. He's still going to be 3 under. Let's go back to 7. And Graham got a kick off the left rail, and he'll putt for 2. Gets it there. Now on the tee, Keith Waters. That will be in there for Keith, so goes to 5 under for 11. Daniel short on the tee shot. About a 1.5 from the cup. This is for 2. Back to 6. Brett makes it there. All right, Keith on 8, Dylan on 11. And Dylan's going to be left there. Keith slips out there. Dylan gets his 2. He's now putting for a par on 8. All right, gets it there. All right, we'll get Graham on the tee. And Graham, got past the right whip there. And over to 7. He is going to be going for 2. Back to 12. And Daniel with the ace there. So he's out 4 under on the round. There's Brett on the tee here at 7. 2 under on his round. That's got to find a cup. Yep, drills it in. Dylan got the ace there on 12, so he's going to 13 at 4 under, as is Daniel. Keith now on 9, 1 up on Dylan. Oh, he's short.
Lord, that is going to cost me the tournament coming up on these putts.
And we'll go to 13. So at the moment, Keith's 5 under, putting him at 88. Dylan is at 89. He's 4 under on the round. Daniel is, I didn't see if he aced it or not. We'll know in a minute. Well, Dylan is now at 88 as well. Let's go to 8. All right, Brett's made his last 3 to get to 4 under. Russell misses there on 12 or 13. That gives him a 2 there, and now Daniel will be on 14. Got Graham with the ace there on 10. So the situation is, well, Dale's on the tee now. All right, we'll go to 14 then. So Daniel he's at 59, he's at 90. Dylan's at 88. Keith's at 88. And Brett's at 89. That's going to be a 2. Let's go to 10. get the lead back. Nope, missed there. He'll get his 2. Back. Well, Brett's tee shot on 9 missed. Putting for 2 there. Now we'll go to 14. Dylan was just trying to get a safe 2. Brett got the deuce on 9, so he's 4 under. And at 89, 1 back of Keith and Dylan. Daniel is 2 back at 90. And we'll look at Dale on 11. And that's in.
It's pretty when you do that.
And Keith flips out there, so now this. You know how you missed the rail? You didn't aim at the rail. Keith for his 2. All right, he stays tied with Dylan. Here is Brett on the tee at 10. This is for a 3-way tie if he makes it. Ooh, he rips. And back to 15, and Daniel is pulled with his 1. Wow. Good thing Chris isn't here. Good thing Chris isn't here. He'd ban you here. All right, let's go back to the tee. Dylan on it. Give it to him. No, he's short there. So Dylan and Keith are still at 88. Daniel and Brett both at 89. And here's Keith on 12. And he gets it there, so back down, it's down to 87. Russell's tee shot on 16 misses there. We go to 11. And Brett is short, and that's a 2. Keith 362 tee shot. They're on 13, so he's now 7 under into final round. So he's at least up 2 on Dylan. Daniel's gonna get a 2. All right, there's that 2. Rory on the tee at 11 missed there on the left. Back now to 16. To get within 1. Nope, he's going to miss. He's going to get his 2 there. There's Leah's tee shot on 12. That will be a par there. All right, Brett's on the tee now at 12. Here's Keith on 14. Yeah, he missed the tee shot.
Could not stay still on the putt.
Missed the triangle there. Brett caught the lip there on 12. This putt's coming up. And Keith is currently 86 right now. Dylan is 2 back at the moment. I saw Brett get the deuce there on 12. Daniel's on 17 at 89, but he's 3 back, so he's running out of holes. Trying to watch here. Sorry if the camera's going out of position here. Okay, Daniel's going for 2 there on 17. And Keith with another deuce save there. He's leading right too, so pretty much Dylan needs to ace out for any shot capturing the win. And Dylan missed there. So he'll be going for a 2. And let's go to 13. He gets the lip and backdoored it in. We're now on the tee. And he'll get that one. He's still in this hunt. Keith on the tee. Short there. So he's still at 86. Brett's at 88, so he's in good shape right now. Rory's tee shot will go in on 13. Good putt. All right, let's go to 18. All right, there's Russell with the ace there. Daniel will be on the tee. He pushed it. That'll be a par coming up. All right. Dylan on the tee now, finishing his evening. Brett's on the tee at 14. He gets a 2 there. Keith's down the tee at 16. Holding a 1-shot lead over Dylan and 2 over Brett. And there's the ace for Dylan, but it looks like he'll be falling short unless Keith has a disastrous finish here. There's a deuce coming up for Keith. Okay, all right, let's look at Dale's tee shot. Oh, almost dropped it off after it hit the back of the cup. Let's go to 15. Ed could still, well, really he could ace out and win, but that would require Keith to miss the last 2. All right, he's within one of Keith. So he's sitting there at 88. Keith's at 86 on the tee now at 17. Oh, he got it. So Now he's going to put the pressure on Brett to ace out. All right, Dale's on the tee. And Dale caught the front lip back to 16. Brett needs this one. No. And he taps in that too. Now Keith will be on the tee now at 18. This pretty much is going to close it out if he aces. Definitely will with a 2. All right, that finishes it off. Keith will win the tournament with a score of 84. Right, Dale will be on the tee now, finishing his night. And he'll ace it. Good putt. Let's go to 17.
How many times does that happen?
So this will be the last tournament of the week here. I am going to be traveling Monday night, or actually Monday afternoon, heading to Indiana and Kentucky next week. And Leah got the ace there. Fort Wayne on Tuesday, Erlanger on Wednesday, then hopefully be back in time for the local next week on the Panda course. And Brett gets the soft ace in there. It's going to be a little bit too late there for him. Rory's going to be short. We'll go to 18 and close it out here. Let's quickly get to the scores here. So it is 84 by Keith. That's going to be enough to win. Dylan and Graham are at 87. Brett can make it a 3-way tie with an ace. All right, Leah's going for a 2. Brett's at 88, so he'll need this ace to make it a 3-way tie for second. He caught the lip. He'll end up at 88. All right, here's Rory to close out our tournament for this evening. And that's 2, and that's going to end it here in High Point. And now let's take a look at the final scores. All right, the final scores are Keith Waters with the strong finish there. Finishes with a score of 84, picks up the win by 3 shots over a trio of players. That would be Dylan Robertson, Grant Sigmund, and Brett Newman. And that's going to do it here from High Point. Appreciate everybody watching. As I have said earlier, the next telecast is going to be from Fort Wayne. Going to be helping out the Indiana Tour as I go there next Tuesday. They're going to be on the Classic course at, I believe it's 7 o'clock, or maybe it's 7:15, I don't know for sure, but it's good. I'm going to be there regardless. Then I'll be at Erlanger. I don't know the course they're playing this week. They are changing the carpet there as we speak. So we'll just have to wait and find out, but I'll be there. It does start at 7 o'clock, that I know for sure. So for all you players up north, be expecting me. We'll have a lot of fun. And until I get there, thanks for watching our tournament tonight from High Point. This is Opie Roberts, and we will see you next week. So long, everybody.